Alright, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to pull some cards and see what comes out for us today. Hope everybody is doing well. If this message resonates with you, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Alright, let's see. Alright. The first card we have is Rebirth. So, I think that you are becoming a new being. You have learned how to stabilize yourself in a situation in the lowest of lows. You've tamed the beast within yourself, and now you're in a state of enjoying your human experience with bliss. You can also be someone who actually plays the flute. You could be someone who favorite animals are lions or camels. You can also be someone who is very reliable, but you could be also someone in a situation where the statement of uh, the the last straw that broke the camel's back. You could be on a situation to where you're on your last straw. You could be in a situation to where you're needing to be reminded of who you are. I'm picking up on Simba from The Lion King. Remember who you are. The circle of life. Um, Also, you could be someone who is needing to release all of the stress and fears of life and just get out there and play. Become a new being. Allow yourself to experience things that you've never experienced before, is what I'm picking up on. So, let's see. Let's see how you're showing up. Oh. So, Eight of Coins. Work, pay raise, grind. So, you could be someone who is a hard worker and you're on the midst of receiving a pay raise. So, this could be your rebirth. You can also be someone who have just received a promotion at your job. Or you can be someone who have promoted themselves, meaning you're someone who have decided to start your own business. So you out here grinding. I'm also picking up on somebody who actually loves shoes. So it could be somebody who loves shoes. You get noticed for your shoes. Behind the scenes, we have a laid back, kind, and insightful King of Cups. So this is someone who is very intuitive. They have their eyes on you at this time. So this could actually be a boss or somebody who actually has their eyes on you at this time. They see that you working hard. This could also be a husband who is watching you work hard and accomplish a lot. And they may be bringing you some insightful information that could help you uh, with your work. That's what I'm picking up on, because you on the positive end, the reason why this person is coming in is because that They may be sensing that you are in a state of anxiety and despair. Nine of Swords, nightmare, anxiety, despair. So this person is coming in. This is a good thing because they are going to give you some sort of insight that's going to help you. It's going to be someone who is alleviating some stress for you at this time that you're experiencing along with this work. So this is probably how you're going to be elevating yourself at this period of your life. This could also be someone who is going to help you in your business. You could also be attracting a some sort of worker or someone that's going to serve you, and this person is very kind and insightful, and they have this laid back energy about themselves. So yeah, this is what I'm picking up on. What's on the low vibrational end? Low vibrational end is Two of Wands, vision, execution, expansion. You've probably been someone who was in this space, who didn't see your vision forward, who couldn't imagine like what's to come up next, and you are having trouble executing your vision. And so by this person coming in, they're actually helping to, again, dispel this anxiety, this fear, this despair that you may be experiencing at this time. You're actually probably being someone who is like thinking heavily negative thoughts about your work and about how you may have had to approach your work. And so you're actually meeting this person, you're coming to contact with this person who is teaching you a new way. This is where that rebirth comes in. They're teaching you that it don't have to be so hard. They're giving you insight on how to break the cycle, what I'm hearing. Break the cycle of like this nightmarish experiences that you've been having. And you may be someone who haven't even been able to sleep at night, thinking about having to get up and go to work the next day. You haven't been able to see past these things that you have experienced so far in the past, and they may be something that is just like stopping you from being able to see your way forward, see any sort of expansion. And so you're being led to this person so they can tell you that you don't have to work as hard as you've been working. I felt like this was something that I had channeled the other day. Let me see. It may have something to do with how you see yourself. Ask yourself, what are the assumptions that I'm making about the situation? Because your subconscious mind comes into regard to, and it comes to regard any perceived problems that's in your mind. It actually manifests that. So if you're thinking about a problem then you're going to ultimately experience a problem. And so maybe this reading is here to inform you to be kind to yourself, to readjust your self-image and how you perceive yourself, because your self-image is a powerful a powerful way for you to combat mental manipulation. You could be experiencing somebody like a boss at work could be trying to put more on you than you feel like you can actually bear, and that is like a manipulation, a way for you to a way for them to try to make you feel like you want to quit. So they're giving you like a horrible experiences, and this is making you have nightmares and anxiety and despair about getting up, going to work the next day. Your vision is skewed. Your way of executing this situation and being able to expand your experience is like no longer in this space of laid back. So now Spirit is telling you to take a more laid back approach. You may actually be somebody who actually stand up for yourself and understand that this person may be trying to pressure you or maybe pushing you to work hard because they are being pushed from somebody higher up. So they only doing to you what somebody doing to them. In the next 7 to 14 days, what's the advice? All right. Budget, finances, planning. So I'm thinking that the advice have to be, how are you budgeting and planning your finances? Because this has something to do with your work and your money. Maybe this job, you might need to go and get a new job, a different job, a job that's gonna be a little bit more laid back, a little bit that the manager is gonna treat you with a little bit more kindness. They're gonna be more insightful on how you can do your job better, instead of just like trying to pressure you and push you and be like, you ain't did that right, you're supposed to be doing this, blah blah blah, whatever. They might be barking and giving you all these orders but not really giving you any insight, which is in return making you feel anxiety and despair, because in actuality this is what they feel like. I feel like you are a kind, laid back person. You're very insightful. You are hardworking. And this person may see you as a threat because they lack vision. They lack the inability to execute and expand in whatever it is that they are asking you to do at this job. So again, you may be somebody who is getting a promotion. I'm also picking up on the energy that your boss may be leaving the job soon because they see you as a threat. This is what I'm picking up on. They threatened by your plans and how you showing up. And they've been that's been a part of their plan to stress you out, because in return they stressed out. They also may be somebody who don't even know that you're more aware than you actually really come off to be. because you just doing your work. You minding your business. You're planning for your future. And you're about to have a rebirth. You're about to become somebody different. And they don't want you to be different in that space, is what I'm picking up on. You're somebody who got a good work ethic. Mm. Hangman. Ponder, retreat, enlighten. Yes, this is because you're becoming enlightened to these. So Spirit is telling you to take a step back and reflect upon this environment. Reflect upon these people that you hanging around. I'm not gonna show this card too much because this got like, but anyway. So B, you're in the hangman position. You're thinking about your heart. You're thinking about all of the work that you put into this space, or you put into yourself. You may be reflecting on how far you have come, and this new version of yourself that you are manifesting. This vision of your life that you have. You're thinking of something a little bit more easy. You're also thinking of something that feel good to you, is what I'm picking up on. You wanna feel good. You don't want to be stressed out. Let's get you an affirmation card and see what comes up. It says, I can pivot under any and all conditions. Yes. You have the ability to pivot under any and all conditions, but most of you are habitual in nature, and your patterns are so well entrenched that at the times the fastest path to the joy you seek is for you to take your pivot as you sleep, by reaching for good feeling thoughts before you go to sleep, and then experiencing the benefit to the quiet mind that occurs while you sleep, and then upon awakening, immediately turning to good feeling thoughts, you can accomplish the ultimate pivoting experiences. So I'm feeling like you're having, like it says, you're having a rebirth. You're finding a different way of approaching a situation that you have put in a lot of work in. You're trying to figure out a way to rebudget your finances. You're trying to plan a way of adjusting and maneuvering a situation that has been giving you anxiety and putting you in a state of despair. So uh, you're receiving a new vision, a new plan, a new execution, a new way to expand your life. So I'm also picking up that you need to tap into situations that make you feel a certain type of way. If it doesn't make you feel, if it don't feel good to you, then it's not for you. It was something that I had. It was a little something that I had wrote down earlier, and I can't find it now. But let me see. Okay, so this was the message for y'all. When it's good, that's how you know. It feels like home. What does home feel like? You don't want to roam when you're at home. Let go of people, places, and things that make you feel uncomfortable. And it's why are you not listening to your intuition? So that was the message for this. I didn't even know what I was channeling at that time, but this is y'all message. When it feels good, when it feels good, good, it feels like home. When it feels like home, it feels good, good. You don't want to roam. When it feels like home, you don't want to roam. When it feels good, it feels like home. Let go of the people, places, and things that make you feel uncomfortable. And why aren't you listening to your intuition? That's what I was picking up on. That's what I just kept hearing. So whatever this situation is, whatever this job is, whatever, it probably don't feel like home to you. You're not home in this environment and it's causing you anxiety and despair. So you need to visualize yourself being in another place that feels like home. A place that feels more laid back and kind. And you'll get insight on this if you tap into your emotions, if you tap into your intuition. The money will flow right. You won't have to grind so hard. And it'll feel like a retreat. And you're being enlightened to this reading right now. So that's the message. If this reading resonated with you, hit that thumbs up button and I will see y'all in the next one.